Peace be with you, and welcome to the Zodiac reading for Cancerian. Hi, my beautiful, amazing, high vibrational Cancerian soul tribe family. I love you so very much. Come on in. This is going to be an energy check for you. You could be anybody watching this video as long as you're high vibrational, intentionally focused on your ascensions by way of what the best version of yourself is up to said point. It is the part of you that is aiding and abetting humanity by way of just making sure that you are the best person that you can be, right? You could have Cancerian anywhere in your chart. In fact, we all do. So hopefully you've mastered your high vibrational energy. Cancerian represents nurturing, emotions, psychic ability, high priestess energy, the breastplate of righteousness by way of the physical body, spiritual body. Yeah, the breast protects the heart. Leo energy, Cancerian energy. I love you. I love channeling me some good high vibrational Cancerian energy. Listen, let's just see what's going on. What is it that we need to be made aware of for my beautiful Cancerians? A soulmate. I knew it. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it all through my energetic being, my energetic self, my high vibrational self. There was like a zapping energy. It was like a It's almost like this could be love at first sight, but not really. It's not first sight. You know somebody. You've been with them for a really long time. You've been traveling with them. Your soul knows them. Soulmate. I love it. Come on, Cancerian. I just heard this is going to be the best relationship you've ever had. Why do I want to say relationship? Child, I cannot make this up. Let me get myself together. I'm playing too much. Hold on, Cancerian. Hold that thought. Hold on. Wait a minute. Didn't I just say, Cancerian? I feel like somebody's got the door open, and I feel like somebody's trying to see what you got going on. Yeah, because even as I was saying it, it was like somebody is like, say it ain't so. It's like, no, it's so. Cancerian got love coming in. Look, love affair. I cannot make this up. I can't make it up. Soulmate and love affair. So this is your energy right now. I mean, this is good energy. Soulmate, twin flame. It says friendship, romantic partner. Okay. And love affair. Wow, Cancerian. So you're embodying a very high frequency of love. So love is naturally like gravitating to you. I just heard by way of people, places, and things. Okay. So I felt that there was a little pushback. The 5 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could really be like crying over you. 3 of Wands, because you're going in another direction. The 3 of Wands is about moving forward. Just doing what's best for you. That's always what's best for all the people involved, whoever they are. Twin flame. In order to attract a soulmate and a twin flame dynamic, you have to have ascended to such a high level by way of frequency, inner love, understanding, forgiveness, purification, cleansing your energy, breaking soul ties that are long overdue for being broken, like you passed the test, so now you have to move on to new contracts. The frequency is so high, y'all, in your energy, Cancerian. As I open up this door, Holy Spirit, please close the door on anybody trying to stop us from channeling this energy. Yeah, the Hermit energy. I feel like you're minding your own business. I feel like minding your own business and minding the business that pays you is working out for you. Clarify, my beautiful Cancerians. What's going on? Somebody's sad because you walked away. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you eased on down the yellow brick road. And right before I came onto your video, I heard, ooh, I think she liked me. Ooh, I think he liked me. Ooh, I think she liked me. Yeah, somebody is like, they're happy about you. They're excited. Like there's one person that appears to be devastated. I'm just going to be honest. But be that as it may, you have somebody that is really excited to be around you. Their eyes light up when you enter the room. Ooh, I just heard that's love. Okay, love is what I just heard. You could be feeling like this is what love is. I just heard that song by Alanis Morissette. I had no choice but to love you. You stated your case. You've already won me over in spite of me. So don't be alarmed if I decide to fall head over feet. That is a song. She is a Cancerian too. Coincidence? There are no coincidences. Eight of Cups, you walked away. When you walked away and chose yourself, you ran right into something that fits the narrative of what it is you've always wanted and deserved. Eight of Cups is walking away from some type of empty, emotionalist situation. The Two of Pentacles, I can't make it up. You're coming out balanced. You're coming out poised. You're coming out loving. Your energy is high vibrational. You're coming out positive. You've released something. You released something. You're learning how to work that moon cycle. You're learning how not to get caught up in the emotions of it all. Six of Swords. Floating on calmer water. That's what I just heard. You know how we sail to calmer waters and then we get to calmer waters and we're like, yeah, I need more of that. And then you stay in calmer waters and then you float on calmer waters. Then you walk on calmer and you just swimming in calmer waters and you are calmer waters. You are calmer waters. Some of y'all need to go near the water, or you could be wanting to go near the water. Yeah. Some of y'all's ancestors come from the ocean. Some of y'all's ancestors come from the bottom of the seabed. It's the mermaids. They try to keep quiet. That's what I just heard. Ace of Swords. The truth is here. You see the truth in the matter. You see the truth about who you are, who you've been. You've awakened to some type of ancient knowledge. Whatever it is, you're high vibrational, you're high frequency, you are the Hierophant. I can't make this up. The Two of Cups. I just heard two hearts that beat as one. Whoa. Seeing the truth in the matter. King of Swords, and you're very selective. You're setting boundaries. You're not in a rush. Okay? Something could start off real slow, but it's like somebody is excited when they see you. Their eyes light up. I just see somebody just like, huh. You know, it's a nice feeling and it's mutual. Isn't it nice when it's mutual? You know, when you have that equal give and take. That's so nice. Cancerian. Somebody's sad about it though. The Five of Wands. You got a hater somewhere. Somewhere wishing, waiting, wanting, silent competition. Five of Wands. This person's in competition to be your lover. I just heard, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. Somebody want to be your friend. Look at the moon's energy. Intuitively, you know it. You're coming out as yourself, Cancerian energy, the moon energy. You are navigating through these moon cycles probably in a way that you've never navigated before. You know, a good Cancerian moon, when the emotions get all weird, Cancerian will go into their shell. They get really, really quiet. This is a form of transmutation. They're tapping in. And the moon cycle, sometimes they can feel the ebb and flow of people's emotions. I feel like you intuitively feel everything, but now you're knowing what to do with that energy, that strifeful energy, that competitive energy, that I want to hold you back, very low self-esteem type energy that somebody could be projecting onto you. You know more so now than you ever have what to do with that energy if it should so happen to present itself. Because with the Ace of Swords, you're in such a high vibration that if something comes in contrary to your highest frequency, it naturally gets transmuted. Your water just either drowns it, submerges it. You know, yeah, I just heard my head's under water and I'm feeling fine. So you're breathing underwater because all of you needs all of you. Self-love. Five of Wands. Who's this person? Yeah, look, Knight of Cups. I want to be your friend. The Knight of Cups is a friendship offer. Somebody's coming in romantically to offer what appears to be a friendship, a friend with benefits of high vibrational frequency, love, soulmate, twin flame energy. Yes, somebody somewhere is in the Five of Wands, feeling bent, feeling spent. They've spent all their time, their energy, their mind, their mental capacity focused on you, when in reality they should have just, you know, moved along or healed or extracted whatever they needed to extract. I just heard repeat offender. So you could have dealt with somebody that was doing the same thing in all their relationships. They didn't really change. They treated everybody the same. They need to get to the rooter and the tutor of the problem and figure it out. Yeah, it's a wrap. Star energy. You could be somebody in the public eye, okay? You could be somebody in the public eye. You got a lot of people that want to be your person. I just heard, but only one is the right choice, and you know that. You feel it. The star energy. Yeah, you could be in the public eye, or something about you being seen. The star energy. Yeah, somebody's watching you too. Somebody's watching you. You're in the King of Cups energy. Self-love. Love overflowing. Divine masculine energy. I feel like you can't be emotionally manipulated by offers that are just not substantial. They're not holding any weight. Offers that just are just flimsy offers, you know, they want to distract you. You can't be yourself. Yeah, that's not where you're at. You're not holding space for somebody that got their own shit going on. That's not your responsibility. The Four of Cups. Somebody wants you to make their issues, their emotions, your responsibility. That could have been a mistake that you made in the relationship. But when you came to the realization that, oh, I got to get out of here because something higher is calling me. This is when this person went through some type of an awakening, and it's uncomfortable for them to watch you be in the Eight of Cups. Okay. I just heard your nurturing, your love. Somebody cooks. Okay. Is like no other. Somebody saying your food is like no other. Okay. So maybe you have a talent in the kitchen. Something about your soul food. You know, soul food is not really cultural. It is you putting your soul in your food, and when you're happy and when you love people, they taste it, they feel it. Okay. I used to always tell my children, they'd be like, oh my God, Mom, this is so good, did you put the special ingredient? And I'm like, yeah, I did. They're like, love. That is so funny. They're big now, they're teenagers. Okay, they're young adults, but yeah, I used to tell them I would put love in it. But in the process of me cooking, I know you can appreciate this Cancerian, you know. I would be singing and dancing and just really in a good mood. You know, when you cook and you're in a good mood, people taste it. Somebody feels like your food is like healing their soul, or this could have been how they felt in the time that y'all were together. Wow, somebody really misses you. Going through bouts of nostalgia. You're standing your ground though. You're not going back. Seven of Wands. You're like, I'll love you forever, but because you know why? You're not, this is not selective or vetting love. It's not circumstantial. It's not under certain conditions, you know. It's not, you know this person needs some type of help. You just know that you leaving has to be the best thing for them because you are the biggest lesson. Yeah, the blessing that they thought was the biggest blessing is the lesson. It's going to force them to go within. You could have even said to yourself, if I don't leave this person now, they'll never learn this lesson. And I feel like them feeling as though they can never be with you again has them in a position where they have to make a decision about life. Who are they now? Who do they want to be? Because they've been this way throughout all their relationships. That's what I see. You're coming out as the Queen of Wands, big July Cancerian energy. You could resonate with that Leo fire energy. Somebody's birthday could be 4th of July, July 2nd, July 3rd, July 10th, July 21st. You still resonate with Leo, water and fire. Ooh, two very powerful elements, you know. When your water gets a little too watery, you know how to pull out that fire. You know how to burn some shit down. It is a defense mechanism. It is a form of self-care. It is what we like to consider a spiritual emergency maneuver if need be. It's like, don't make me burn you, because if I have to, you will never forget it. But that turns out to be a blessing, right? When you've been burned by a high vibrational Cancer and they have to walk away from you, it's because you deserved it and you needed to go through it. Thank God that all you were left with was their fire and their sting and the evidence that they ever existed in your life. That is a blessing if you know what to do with it once they walk away. But somebody is like, The Eight of Wands. Somebody might be trying to communicate with you, Cancerian, with the Eight of Wands energy. Sagittarius energy. Somebody wants to communicate. This person could be wanting to tell you something. I feel like you are a confidant. I feel like this person confided a lot in you. I feel like there was what felt like equal give and take, and this person violated the union because they were unhealed. You know, there was a lot of stuff spilling over from the last relationships. I even feel with the Eight of Cups, you walking away, you didn't take this personal at some point. You just saw it from a higher perspective The Ace of Swords, you saw it through the eyes of the divine. That's what helped you heal and release it. And now you've opened up the door for this new soulmate, twin flame. This person could have been a soulmate. I feel like you've met all your soulmates and you tried to heal all your soulmates. Yeah, look, I can't make this up. You're coming up as a healer. You're coming up as a healer. High priestess energy. Your intuition is on point. You're being crowned by your ancestors. The King of Cups energy, overflow. Yeah, because your emotions are so stable and the Ace of Swords is your energy, nobody can really manipulate you. You know how they say real recognize real? Real recognize real. And you out here looking good and confident too. Three of Swords. The heart chakra, big Leo energy. Three of Swords is about separation, divide, elimination. Yeah, process of elimination, season of separation. That's what I just heard. What's the Three of Swords? That's a breakup. Because somebody was a cheater too. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody cheated out of their own insecurities and low self-esteem. This person knows that, well, I ain't gonna even say they know this. They felt that they didn't deserve your love. Okay? Three of Pentacles in the reverse with the Three of Swords. Yeah. Knight of Swords energy. What's the Knight of Swords? This person wants to communicate something to you. Okay? Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Something didn't work. Somebody could have cheated with a third party. Okay? Third party could be emotional cheating. Breach of confidentiality cheating. Could have been a toxic ass family member. Could have been a mama, a daddy, a cousin, a sister. Anything that was coming in between this union. Somebody wasn't thinking for themselves. And it has hurt them in the worst way. Although they may never want to see it that way or admit that. That is the fact. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah, Knight of Wands energy. Somebody was always in a rush, in a haste. I feel like your love was so good, so overflowing that it made this person insecure. And so they ran towards situations that didn't require for them to be anything other than what they were. You know, these were comfortable situations. Somebody didn't want to feel uncomfortable because uncomfortable means you have to change. You got to grow. Whoa. Somebody is like all over the place. Yeah. And they did some type of weird ass energy, whatever this is. The Magician in the reverse. This was a bad collaboration. The Magician in the reverse is about manipulation of energy. Okay. Somebody wanted to manipulate your stability. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That's Earth energy. Knight of Swords energy. This is somebody that talks a good game. They are very convincing, but behind it all, you know that it's not true. Somebody wasn't standing on business. The Magician in the reverse. Yeah. Feeling like a fool. You got the Fool. Somebody could have taken a leap of faith in another direction. Whoa. Bad decision. And so you left him. And you got into the Eight of Cups and you walked away. Look, King of Swords energy. I can't make it up. You got the King of Swords and you got the Knight of Swords. Oh, the Page of Swords. I do apologize. Page of Swords, King of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. You got some type of download. You got some type of information, some type of intuitive nudge. Your stomach could have been upset. Like you could have felt this person violating you. That's what I just heard. Violating the sacred connection. If this person was doing something, what's the Magician in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse for Cancerian? Yeah, the Two of Swords. They sure were. They were doing magic for sure. Some type of dark energetic work so that you wouldn't see something. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is like trying to put you in confusion so that you wouldn't see what they were doing and stay, basically. Two of Swords is about having to make a decision. Somebody wanted you in limbo. So when you went through this awakening, Eight of Cups, got your emotions in order, Six of Swords, and you sailed to calmer waters, best believe this caught somebody off guard. Well, I don't know. Cancerian's moving forward. You got a new relationship here. Yeah, look, the World. It's like somebody walking away saying, yeah, and close that door behind me. Cancerian, you could have even said, what took me so long? What took me so long? Somebody was manipulating energy. They were manipulating your money. When I mean manipulating, I mean playing with energy, dark energy work. Even if they weren't doing any spell work, they were thinking, putting it out into the energetic ethers for you not to be able to have enough to move forward. I just heard you have a lucrative business. Six of Wands. Something that you're creating. Something that you're creating is about to bring you in a lot of revenue, a lot of income. You're good at it. This person was in the way. Somebody was satisfied being at a certain level. And I feel like the moment you decided that you deserved better, that became a problem. It definitely presented an issue here for this person. They saw your aspirations as problematic. Oh, whoa, Six of Wands. Don't be with nobody that sees your aspirations, your inspirations as problematic. Woo! I just heard the universe say, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get their ass up out of here. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. The Five of Cups. Yeah. This person is like crying over spilled milk. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. No, sir. You didn't woulda, coulda, shoulda, because you did. But I thought, no, you didn't. You didn't think. But I was thinking, no, you couldn't have been thinking because you could not have thunk. The fact that whatever you got going on, Cancer was like, no, boo. Oh, close that door, Holy Spirit. Show me what's good for Cancerian. What is coming in? You got somebody coming in to be a friend. This person might be slightly younger than you. I just heard by 5 or 6 years. They're coming out as the Knight of Coins. Okay, so there's an offer here, but they're very financially stable with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person is coming in and you're right where you found your niche. Yeah, you found your niche. Whatever you're good at, you're about to make money at it. Or you already are. The Knight of Pentacles, and somebody is serious about their stability. I just heard very mature for their age. So maybe somebody at first glance, you know, you're like, oh my God, he's 5 or 6 years younger, or she is 5 or 6 years younger. But this is a grown person. They could look really good for their age too. Maybe I'm just picking up on the youthful energy, very fun energy. Ten of Pentacles is wealth, abundance. I can't make this up. And this person is watching you in the Nine of Pentacles. So you got the Nine of Pentacles, two very single, self-sufficient people who are coming in as friends. Knight of Cups, Knight of Coins. Something's going to start off very endearing. And I feel like you like it that way. But this is a soulmate. This is a friendship. This is a romantic partner. Love affair. Somebody's going to be making some good love. That's what I just heard. Like high vibrational energy, y'all. Like good energy here. The Emperor. I cannot make this up. Divine Masculine. Listen. Cancerian. Cancerian. You already won. You already won, Cancerian. You know why? Because, I mean, that's what life is about. You got to play to win. And winning is about having a good attitude, gratitude. You're high vibrational. Your food tastes amazing. If you can't cook, then you're eating good food and you're healthy and all is well. The Emperor. I just heard you needed a much needed break, or you could have said to yourself, this is a much needed break. Yeah, you broke up all the diabolical monotony by way of emotional baggage that did not belong to you. It was never yours to carry. You were just there to show somebody how to balance out their emotions. With the Emperor, you've been a teacher. Yeah, the Emperor, divine masculine energy. I just heard you're safe with me. Somebody makes you feel safe. Three of Wands, and the feeling is mutual. This is so nice. Can we just have a commercial break? What a nice, refreshing energy. I'm so glad, so glad that I get to channel this energy. This is so refreshing. It's so, yeah, look at you coming out as yourself. Cancerian. Order in the court. Cancerian, Cancerian, Cancerian. Listen, this is so beautiful. You got the Chariot coming out as yourself. The Chariot represents balance between dark and light, water and land, fire and water, air and water. All your elements within are balanced. You are best when you're in a loving environment and all is well. This is when you really get to showcase all that nurturing, and you do it in a really healthy way. But now I feel like you are not letting your cup go empty. You're making sure that your cup is in overflow. That's the Ace of Cups energy, the Chariot, moving forward. Yeah, I can't make it up. Determination. You got the Ace of Coins. Whew. Ace of Coins. Look, peacocks could be significant. Yamaya could be significant. Oshun energy could be significant. This is a part of your lineage. Something about the water. Something about the water. Somebody could be a life path number 6, number 2. Big life path number 6. Somebody could be a life path number 4, 5, 8. Oh, they're all here. 7. Yeah, something like that. Life path number 9. Something about the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is like divine offers. A blessing from the divine. Money, wealth, love. Like, you're supposed to have a life like this, Cancerian. You know, look, I just said it. The Ace of Cups. This is your energy. You have a direct connection to Source. I just heard you are a divine messenger of the Most High God. Ace of Swords, you see the truth. Yeah, look, the Hangman energy. You always see things from a proper perspective, which is absolutely a superpower. You know, when we come about these relationships, to be able to see things from a certain angle, perception is a gift. Oftentimes people leave relationships and unfortunately they carry that trauma into the next relationship. You have this ability to purge it out. With the Hangman, I feel like Spirit is telling me that you're looking at yourself more so now than ever. You're watching yourself closely, your emotions, how you move, what you do, what you eat, who you're with. Beautiful energy. Look at the Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins, and the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is just wealthy naturally. Like you're supposed to have wealth. 3 of Wands. There's something about relocation, travel, or you've already relocated, or you're just moving around a lot. It could be all of the above. Maybe you're just in motion, getting things done. The 7 of Coins. Watching your money. I just heard cash accumulation, cash on hand, 7 of Coins. Cancer, you got some money? Some of you are supposed to be in the money business. Some of you are really good with crunching the numbers, business owner, taxes. I'm seeing a lot. Investments, insurance, something with money. Somebody's in the public eye. The Star, you could run a business, something online. You're being watched. Knight of Swords. You got people watching you. High Priestess energy. Somebody could also be a reader in the public eye. Somebody's watching you stand in your power. Big July Cancerian energy. Strength. Big Leo energy. Yeah, I feel like you came out this last transformation like somebody you've never been. And I feel like you like this person a lot. It feels very authentic. It feels very free. It feels like, yeah, I just heard shackles on my feet. Can't hold me down. The shackles on your feet wouldn't let you dance. Shackles on my feet won't let me dance. Well, get the damn shackles off my feet. You could have said that. Shackles could represent just people that's holding on to your energy. Oh my God. What is going on, Holy Spirit? What is going on? The 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could have had some type of financial setback, and then you set back and looked at your finances from a different angle. 7 of Pentacles. Started holding on to your money or watching where it went. 5 of Coins in the reverse. Yeah. It's like going from the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse to the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, I'm going to tell you how I feel about abundance. 5 of Pentacles to the 10. I feel like it builds character. I feel like when you've had nothing, you have an appreciation when you are able to purchase things, have a nice life. It's a different level of gratitude. Because money is really just a tool to get what it is that you want. But when we vibrate at the 10 of Pentacles frequency and it naturally comes in and that abundance is there, this is like the universe letting you know, okay, you're vibrating at the level of what you deserve. You're gravitating at an energy of worth, of self-value, you know. I am the child of the Most High God. I expect only the best in this life, and the best is here. It used to be yet to come, but now what was yet to come is happening now. Somebody's ancestors are all up in my ear right now. Who am I talking to? Yeah, because I also feel like with the Five of Pentacles, Cancerian, you could have been the kind of person that helped a lot of people, and maybe you gave too much away, you know, and maybe you had to learn that I can't fix everybody. Not only that, to go from the 5 to the 10. When we talk about the Five of Pentacles, we mean understanding poverty, understanding poverty by way of circumstances, but not by way of energy. Because I feel like your energy's always been high vibrational. I feel like you've always been the kind of person that you know, protects people, or you want the best for people, or if I eat, you eat type energy. But to go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10, in between time, the interim, it takes molding and shaping, and you know, you build this very, very nice character by way of appreciation. It can't be faked. It's like your circumstances molded and shaped you into somebody who you are really happy to be. Because again, I feel like even at the 5 of Pentacles, it was never energetically. It was never like, you know, a spirit in poverty. It was always, oh, this is the circumstance on the external. Okay, I need to make sure that everybody's okay. But in order for me to do that, maybe I'm learning now I got to be okay for everybody to be okay. Because you know what it feels like to have an Ace of Cups that's empty. People will drain you. They'll just keep coming, and they'll never do it for themselves. And I feel like you walking away, you know that now. You're like, let me pull this rug from under y'all because I love you. Because if I stay here, I just heard they were praying that you live forever. Some of these people never intended to get themselves together. Never. Oh, I could just go to Cancerian. Cancerian will do it. So now the 5 of Cups energy, the 5 of Wands, the competition, all that is because, God forbid, they have to stand on their own 2 feet and think for themselves. Oh, they don't like it. Oh, poor you. Oh, you mean to tell me you got to be responsible for your own life? Okay. Yeah, the 6 of Cups. People in the past, a lot of nostalgia energy. People could be sitting up thinking about you, could be looking at pictures. Somebody might see a cooking channel, you know, and it reminds them of Cancerian. Or maybe they see something and it's just, oh, Cancerian, Cancerian, Cancerian. But here's the thing. For them, it feels like torment. What they don't understand is that the universe is simply reminding them of what you showed them by way of unconditional love. So when you shifted from unconditional love to, oh no, honey, I'm different, I've changed. There's definitely conditions on my love. First things first, Ace of Cups. The condition on my love is you can't just go around trying to manipulate my energy when that's not my energy. Magician in the reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. I just heard your unconditional love went from that to having conditions. Yeah, under these circumstances and conditions, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go towards what I need to go towards. And you got love here. This is beautiful. 33 on the timer. You're a master. I always say people master a lot of things, but to come in the energy of a Cancerian that has mastered their emotions. To master your emotions in this world is absolutely something that is vital to how you will continue out in life. Master your emotions determines everything, because in my opinion, the mastery of emotions represents how calibrated you are, how balanced you are. You're not being, you know, tossed to and fro on an emotional level, you know? It's so radiant that way when you're balanced, and that's what I feel. Big Empress energy. Come through, Cancerian. I knew this was going to be a good reading when I felt compelled to go get red candles. And here you are in love with a soulmate. Something just told me go red. And red represents love and passion. And I just felt red, okay? I said, okay, red nail, red candles, red, and soulmate and love affairs. Clarify this love affair, this soulmate. Somebody really wants to be your person, and I feel like they already are. Yeah, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You're coming about as some type of betrayal, Cancerian. This could have really been hard for you. But the Ten of Swords says everything is fine with the Six of Swords, which represents healing. So now that you're coming into this soulmate, yeah, this union. Ooh-wee. I just heard the devil is mad. Let me burn a little Palo Santo. I felt somebody's energy get real nasty. Like, who is this person? Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like somebody feels entitled. You know, they're really not happy that you're going into all this new you. This new you, new life, new look, new boo. You could be changing your look. You could be changing your attitude. You look radiant. Period. You look happy. You look happy. When you feel like you're feeling energies that don't belong to you, you know when to digress. You know, yeah, look, let's just clear all this out. Because look, we got the devil in the reverse. Woo. Somebody is not happy. Let me get a little bit of Palo Santo for myself. Ooh, Holy Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody didn't want to let go of your energy. Somebody didn't want to let go of your energy. Yeah. The devil in the reverse. It's not, this new relationship is nothing like what you've ever been in. It's healing. It's soothing. You've let go of some type of toxic soul tie. Ten of Swords. Somebody could have been wishing for you to fail. You call judgment down on it real quick. Judgment in the Six of Pentacles. You're going towards equal give and take. This is your time. Clarify. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Your wishes are being fulfilled. Everything's going good. This soulmate is nice energy. Nice energy. Clarify. Soulmate. Love affair. Soulmate. Love affair. It's going to be a tower for somebody that thought that they were going to come back into your life. Maybe they thought y'all was going to spin the block. It was going to be, you know, let's do it again type energy. Knight of Wands energy. Somebody's like wanting to be with you sexually. They're hiding it though. You got the Knight of Wands, the Tower, and the Devil, and the Moon's energy. Whoa, you feel this intuitively. This person trying to be in your energy. Somebody could have did sex magic. Okay, they did. They tried. They tried it. Now it's a Tower because they're finding out that you're in some type of committed relationship, or they will be finding this out soon. Okay, they're watching you that closely. They really are. The Three of Cups. You about to Three of Cups is Cancerian energy. The Moon, intuition, instinctually feeling something. The Devil in the reverse. Yeah, you done with this. And the Tower. Ooh, child, this person is out here going crazy. Okay, they could be doing something unprotected. They could be having unprotected sex. I'm gonna be honest. You already know that this person is going to have to go through hell before they get to whatever they need to get to. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, they're having unprotected sex. Their ancestors are not supporting them in this energy. Even with me talking about your true soulmate, they keep coming out. So this person could have been a soulmate. Yep. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You are not reconciling. This person could have been a soulmate. Somebody that you were supposed to awaken. Or they were supposed to awaken within time. Because your responsibility only goes so far. Yeah, now the universe is bringing you in a high level commitment that you deserve. The Lovers. Whew. My goodness. Come through, Cancerian. Come on in, Cancerian. The Lovers. I cannot make this up. Listen, this is so beautiful. Three of Wands. This is you moving forward, not looking back. Three of Wands is about being distant from this, disconnecting from it, moving forward. The Sun, going towards what makes you happy. Whoa. Whoa, this person is losing it. The Nine of Swords, because they know that you're having this experience with somebody else. It's crazy energy with this person. Like they're doing something reckless when it comes to sex, but it's not even satisfying them. Like they're doing this out of spite, but they end up with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, like empty. No overflow, Nine of Swords. And mentally they're just stressed out. Yeah, you got somebody new coming in here. Yeah, justice in the reverse. This person, y'all, got some karmic debt. Because even after encountering you, Cancerian, Spirit says you were sent in to help this person. Look, this person really loves the way you look. Queen of Wands energy, you're coming out real fiery, okay? Passionate. Listen, whatever this is, somebody, you could have got a divorce from somebody. Somebody could have got a divorce, okay? That's not for everybody. But this person is so attracted to you. But you're a new person and they know that. And so they're doing something reckless. Nine of Swords. It puts them in a bad mental state. Like, why are you doing this to yourself? Somebody feels like, it's almost like a child throwing a tantrum. Thank you. That's what I feel. Enough that they think that you'll spin the block and come back. But it's only hurting them and they're racking up karma. Wow. Soulmate. The true soulmate. The new soulmate. The love affair. Yeah. It's this person at a distance. It's like if you're relocating, you're going to meet this person. Or you could meet somebody while you're traveling. The Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. Love affair. Soulmate. And you are not going back to whoever this is. The Queen of Swords. You could be celibate right now. Very selective. Spirit says you're going to have a choice between two, but you've already made your decision. So this person from the past, first of all, their ancestors are not even rocking with them. They're not rocking with them. They're not rolling with them. They're not skating with them. They're just leaving them out, hanging them out to dry. You got Justice in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is an injustice to their bloodline. They still have to go through their dark night of the soul. And the awakening that they go through has nothing to do with you. This is the problem. This is somebody that will present themselves and say, I'm going to get better for you. That too is not the right way to do it, sir, ma'am, whatever your name is. You got to do it for yourself. Nine of Swords. This person's all over the place. The Devil in the reverse. Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, you could have gone celibate. You could have done something to break this soul tie. Whatever this is, I don't see you just jumping right into something. I feel like you held space for yourself with judgment. Yeah, you did. You went within. You held space and love and life for yourself in order to maintain your energy and just kind of replenish yourself, you know? Yeah, and see yourself. What was it that I was supposed to learn from this? Whatever it is, you got it and you're gone. Huh? All right, Holy Spirit. Somebody's definitely monitoring you. They're like, when I tell you on this energy what I feel, they're like in your face like this. You like, move out the way. Somebody's definitely watching. Yeah, they're watching. The world. You could be online. This is giving World Wide Web, Cancerian. Clarify. Yeah, Four of Wands. You got people in your community too that could be watching you. Okay, this could be neighbors. This could be, I don't know, Four of Wands in the world. You're coming into some type of new union. You got people that are fascinated with you. They may feel like you're mysterious, okay? If you just moved to a new area or something like that, yeah, the Seven of Swords. Somebody feels like you always got something going on, but they just don't know what. That's so funny. Seven of Swords could be like you moving in silence. To people think that you're sneaky, but you're just really in your shell. You really are in your shell, you know. But one thing about the crab, you know, when you see a little crab and it moves around and it moves based on instincts, you know. And you turn that crab over, there's all that soft meat on the bottom of the shell. That's how I see Cancerians, okay? Sometimes, you know, they have their shell. They're kind of like, you got like this little exterior, but underneath it all, you're just nice and good and worth the effort, you know, to be with. That's what I just heard. The Lovers and the Sun. Yeah, people have to be genuine with you. So you could scare a lot of people right now that aren't real people, that aren't living in their authenticity. They don't know who they are. They can't come to you with inauthentic energy because you naturally pick it up real fast. Whoa. This is the message, my beautiful Cancerian. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I love you so much. This was such a pleasure. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Even your new relationship is not really coming out in the cards, which lets me know that you are moving in silence. And you could be cloaking new things for yourself because, yeah, that's best to do. And with all due respect to your privacy, I'm just glad we were able to see some good things here for Cancerian. So as we close this door, big ups to the universe, big ups to nature, big ups to the ascended masters and the angels for allowing me to channel this energy. I love you, Cancerian. Give this video a thumbs up if it resonated. Comment down below. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.